I'm live. Hello, everybody. My name is Cindy Ellers, and I'm from the central part of Wisconsin. Today is Monday, June 15th, and welcome to Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm so glad you're here. While I wait for everybody to hop on board, I will get my Kindle set up so I can see myself. It looks like I already have a visitor, and I'm so glad to see that. Oh, hi, Jan. Hi, Sally. It's a pits when you have to look at your computer screen or phone screen through your bifocals. Part of getting old, I guess, huh? Just getting myself all set up. I hope everybody's having a great week. And thank you for joining me tonight. Don't forget, be sure to share my post. Leave me a comment to let me know you're there. That way you get into the drawing. Oh, my mom's on board. Thank you. That's wonderful. I'm still waiting for my Kindle to wake up. Sometimes, there we go. Make sure I have the volume turned down. I sure don't want to hear me twice, that's for sure. So, how's everybody doing? Don't forget to leave me a comment so I know you're there. Hi, Arliss. Thank you for joining me. So, what color am I tonight? Well, I think I am Melon Mambo. I thought at first I was going to be Rococo Rose, but that's just a totally different color. I was really surprised. So, and I'm definitely not Magenta Madness tonight. So, I'm Melon. So, that's what I am tonight. Don't forget to share with me message Judy Vine. That's who the other person was. Hi, Judy. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I have to thank you right at the very beginning for tuning in and for leaving me a comment, sharing my video. You're not going to believe this, but from all those shares that everybody did last week, I had 2,000 people watch my video. That has never, ever happened before. I was just shocked. So thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you for all the birthday wishes that I received on Facebook. That was wonderful. And all the birthday cards, which I'll show you in just a minute. Okay. If you don't catch the video now, it will be on my Facebook business page, Cindy's Stamping Studio, but also it'll be on Thursday on my blog, and that is also Cindy's Stamping Studio. So you can go to my blog and subscribe to my blog. On the right hand side there's a place that says follow me. You just enter your email address and it sends you a confirmation, and you click on that, and then all my posts come right to your email. That's pretty cool. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I appreciate it all. What we have happening this week, lots of work. I just finished up the kit cards, which that class is coming up the end of June 30th to be exact, and that'll be at Schmitty's. First time we've been able to get together since March. And if you don't feel comfortable going and meeting, I can still do the class to go. Just get in touch with me and I can fix you right up. Okay. And the next thing on my list of things to do is the stamp of the month. And that is going to be, the stamp of the month was Blossoms in Bloom. I also have a sample that I can show you. I'm looking forward to working with this. I'm really looking forward to using this stamp set. I think it's really going to be a lot of fun. Not only do we have this really pretty flower set, but there's some nice words that go with it. A happy birthday, thinking of you, hello, thank you, get well soon. This sounds like it's pretty versatile, I'm thinking. So, yeah. I just got the Paper Share Designer Series paper. They just came Friday. Yes, I wasn't home when they came. It was waiting for me. And there's one set, one package that's on back order. But I'm told it should be in today. I'm thinking it's going to get shipped to me this week. I'll get all the papers cut. And I want to make one delivery at one time. So I'm just going to wait for that one to come. Okay. Let's see. My special this month actually, place an order from me and be entered into my monthly drawing. Also, I send a thank you for any online orders that I get, and I always enclose something, so you never know what you're going to get. Might be a package of sequins, might be a partial package of dimensions. You just never know. I just want to tell people that I appreciate them so much. Okay, that's all my announcements. I think it's time that we get stamping. So just hang tight. I'm going to flip my phone around. There we go. Okay. There we are. And I will move everybody closer so you can see. I think that's pretty good. I think it's going to have to be right there. Yes. Okay. If you do place an outside order with me, be sure to use my June host code if your order is under $150. If it's more than $150, you'll get your own host benefits. And what I do with this is I put everybody's name down, and then I draw one. And I use... Hi, Mandy. Hi, Pam. Thank you for watching. I use randompicker.org, and it picks the name for me. And speaking of picking names, let's get this right out of the way. I am giving away... Oh, maybe everything's going to be blurry. I know. I just remembered what I usually do. I have to put it up a bit. There. Okay, now we're better. I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. Okay, this is a celebration stamp set from 2 or 3 years ago. And the winner from last week's comments, shares, and comments, share, is Dawn Mazinski from Nilsville. So I will get her stamp set, and it's got two word stamps in it. It's nice. So I hope she can use it and make some pretty cards with it. Okay, I'll put that right there. I was talking about my kit class. This is one of the cards that you can choose to make at our kit class. It also is using our stamp of the month, which is Blossoms and Blooms. This stamp set also has coordinating dies, and that's where the black outline to the flowers come in. I thought this turned out really pretty. I won't be making this exact same one for the stamp of the month. This is just for the kit class, but this is one of the cards that you could make if you wanted to join us, either in person at Schmitty's or as a class to go. Okay, now let's look at some cards. I got this pretty card today in the mail from my good friend, Jan. Thank you very much. I got this card in the mail from Carol Zickert. Thank you. I got this pretty Poppy birthday card, which I recognized right away. This one I got from Mary Dukes. I got this beautiful card from Deb Wetzel. Thank you. This one came from Rita Jacoby. Isn't that cute with the cows? And then, I don't know if you can see this, but she used the Happy Birthday embossing folder. I thought that was really pretty. Might as well keep these in order. This card came from Bernie Seidel from Nilsville. Here's one, I think it's from, Judy Vine. Thank you. Tricia Brushman. This one came from Deb Vine and uses the stamp set that we'll be using tonight, Forever Fern. This one is from Arliss Knoop. It was a fancy fold. This just tucks underneath here like that. Isn't that pretty? Here's a pretty card that I got from Tammy Horn. And the last one I got, this is the one I really recognized because I thought, looks like one I'd make. And it was. This came from my mom and dad. And it says, nothing like getting your own card back. But it's such a pretty card. I really liked it. And I still do. So those are all the birthday cards I got. This has just really made my day. I appreciate them all. And I've enjoyed looking at them. Hi, Karen. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah. How lucky is that? How lucky I was to have so many stamping friends, but just friends that send cards. You know, it was really nice going to the mailbox every day to see what kind of card I would be getting. And as I mentioned, the paper share, here's the papers. This is what I will be cutting these papers into 6x6. These already come in 6x6, so that makes a lot easier. This is the Whale of a Time. A lot of pretty papers. Take it out a little bit. I think I can make some pretty cute children's cards with that. We have the Flowers for Every Season. These I love. I've already started we use some of these for our technique class, but here's all the different flowers. This is very, very pretty. And playing with patterns. I thought, this is really kind of different. And it's just all different kinds of patterns. And I think they're going to be very pretty. Using designer series papers just makes your card making so much easier and faster. This one's is lovely. It is the Peony Garden. A lot of different. We're now into the Flirty Flamingo and grays. Very pretty. We have the ornate garden paper, which you've seen me. I think I've already used a pack of this up already. This cute little Playful Pets. Oh, where's that one? Oh, yeah. You can cut these out and either freehand, or there are dies to cut them out for you available. So these will be cute. Another kid's card maybe, or somebody that you know that likes cats or dogs. And then we have this one, the Forever Greenery. I had already designed my card that I'll be making tonight, so I did not use this. But again, look at how pretty this is. Just lovely. Very pretty. Can't wait to get my pack. This one is Artistry Blooms. So just some neat patterns and colors combinations. We'll make some pretty cards. And this one, look at this. Let me show you. I just can't believe this. This is in good taste with your wood grain. That looks so realistic. This is like a burlap and more wood grain. This is very pretty. This looks like almost looks like stone. Yes. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I'll be working at this. I might just take all this paper with me. We're going to our camper on Wednesday and take it with me as something to do. In between the fishing. It always seems like we go fishing in the morning, go fishing at night, and there's never anything to do in the morning. A lot of times if I have some stamping to do, I bring it along. So, okay, this stamp set that we're using tonight is called Forever Fern. I can tell you right now that this is going to be a very popular stamp set. It's got some great words in it, and the fonts are just beautiful. And when I first saw it, I thought, okay, but I don't know if I need leaves. After seeing all the samples out there, I decided, yeah, I do need leaves. We're going to be using new stamp set Just Jade, Rich Razzleberry, Misty Moonlight, and Gray Granite. These are the sets we're going to use. Okay, so I can't wait to start. Get my packet. This is how all my cards come when you order the class to go. We're going to have a Misty Madness card base, which measures 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let me put this aside. Okay, we will be instead of using Whisper White, we're going to be using Very Vanilla, something different. I sometimes forget that I just get in a rut using white all the time. Well, not this time. We're going to have a Just Jade layer, and then another Very Vanilla. Ooh, looks like that's a little bit big. Let me trim that up real quick. Aha. There we go. That's much better. Okay. With the Forever Fern, there are matching dies. It's called Forever Flourishing dies. Not only are they cutting out the stamped images, but there are some that also just don't have a stamp set. They're just for solids. Okay? And you can get them in a bundle. So let's put this aside. And we're going to take our dies. This is one of the dies that we'll be using. And we're going to use that with Misty Madness and cut out this Fern. And once it's cut out, it looks like this. Okay. The next one we're going to use is Rich Razzleberry and use it to cut out this piece of cardstock. And once it's cut out, it looks like that. Okay. Now, we're going to go and start by gluing it down. Doesn't take any time at all really to do this. And then go and drop it on my work area. I'll put it right there. There we go. So there's that one. We're gonna go and put this down. And like I said, I didn't think I needed this set, but I've seen so much done with it and the color combinations that are available. We'll put this one right here. So far we got those two. Okay. Now we'll take our gray granite. I should get our stamps out. That's what I need to do. We have, these are also distinctive stamp sets so that they look 3D. Very pretty. It's a little one. There's just, I mean, there's a lot of stamps. And the words. And what's really nice is one of the ferns go to the left and one goes to the right. I thought that was really pretty. Okay. We're gonna go and use the little, I always call it smudge. Before I get this too filled in, I want to add some smudge. Around the outside edges. Just like that. Okay. Put that over there. Now I have some very vanilla scraps. I'm going to use my everyday label punch. Cut out my label that'll be going on the front of the card. Okay. let's see. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. We're going to use this particular fern right here in gray granite. Put it right here. And that'll be it. Put that there. Then we're going to get the Misty Madness, which is a beautiful denim blue. Need some more scraps. We're going to use this leaf. There's that one. And we're going to use the Just Jade. You get to use a lot of different inks, which I like to do. I'll put that one right here. And last, we're going to use our rich raspberry. For the berries. So we have those three that we're going to use our dies and cut out. Okay. I want to also, with my tag, we're going to go and use the Misty Madness with our two leaves. Okay, let me ink it up. 1, 2, and just perfect. Now I can cover this one up, but I will need it a little bit later. We'll ink up the other leaf with our Just Jade. 1, 2. Hi, Dawn Mazinski. I'm glad you could join us. I'm sure you didn't, I don't think you saw when we first started, but guess what? You were the door prize winner. So I have a stamp set floating around here someplace that I'm going to make sure you get. So this one is yours, Dawn, and I thank you so much for leaving me a comment and for sharing my video. Okay, we're going to use our Memento Black and stamp our hello, just like that. We'll put that aside for now. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to cut these out through the I've already done that. We cut this one out, and I cut that one out, and I cut the berries out. Hi, Super Zumke. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you leave me a comment, even if you aren't a card maker. Just say hi, and if you should win, I'll make sure you get some cards that you could send out. I just happen to have a few laying around. So there, I've already cut these out, and now we can go and start using them on our card front. Okay. Now remember, we're going to also use dimensions on our hello. So I will put some on there. And that's going to go right about there. And we're also going to use dimensions on the stamped images that we cut out. Just to, like these we just glued down. These are going to be placed on a card. And of course we'll cover up the stems with our tag. All right. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Perfect. And our berries. And we're going to put them right here. Okay. And we have one more, and that is our leaf. We went up to our camper this past weekend. Normally we go in the middle of the week. This time we went on a Thursday, Friday. Every little kid just loved Tanner. Okay, so now see how this is going to go? Isn't that pretty? So far, so good. Anyway, he just got so much attention. He loved it. We're going to use Misty Moonlight, polyester ribbon. I thought maybe there was a special name for it, but there's not. 8 inches worth. Let me find my scissors floating around in this mess. And you know how it works, because I make no, I don't like to go and tie bows, but if you like to tie bows, you could tie one. I call it a cheater's knot is what I do. And by using the fine tip glue bottle as my other set of hands, it works out pretty good. Okay. We're going to put that right there. We need a couple pieces of tape. Right like that. Let me glue this down. Okay, so that's there. Let's cut our loop. And trim up our ends. There. And I have a great, cheater's knot. And to cover up all our stems, we will use our tag right there. There. Let's put this down. I'm sure when you first saw this, it was like, oh my gosh, how putsy is this? But it isn't. It's really it goes together pretty fast, pretty easy. Okay. And then let's put that on our card base. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you want to get in on the drawing. Even if you hit the heart or the like, that helps a lot. Sharing my video helps. It all helps. There. Okay, now that's our front of our card. Okay, let's do the inside. The inside of the card, we will go and put, it's a hello card to a friend that makes me smile. Just like that. Alrighty, let me cover this up, because you know what happens if I don't cover something up. I could have a big mess. I'm going to take the rich raspberry and my berries and just to decorate the inside. Okay. I think that's, just the way it is. It's pretty good. Let's put that on the inside. There. There's our card. Our card is finished. That didn't take very long. Only an extra 5 minutes for my normal half-hour live. It's a very pretty hello card. And then to a friend that makes me smile. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a fun card. I really look forward to using this stamp set in my classes. There's so many different color combinations out there. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm thinking. So, have a good rest of the week. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you next Monday. And who knows what kind of trouble I can get into, right? Have a great rest of the week. Thanks, everybody.